Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception feels alive in ways so few other games do, down to pieces of fruit reacting individually when jostled. There are many little touches like that here, and they feel both stylized and motivated, like the finest animated films. The lighting in particular has had some special attention paid to it, and the camera work always seems to find the right angle to keep the player in the moment and best showcase the action. And oh boy, is there action. There are several truly spectacular set pieces here, backed by some technical masterstrokes. These sequences are generally great fun and stirring, even after taking a step back and thinking about what inspired them. Drake, Sully, and company all have such personality and charm. They are proper characters, as memorable and real as you'll find in a book or film.
I like the immeasurable wealth part, anyway.
There may not be another cast in gaming that manages to hit this wide a range of emotions this well. Uncharted 3 is thrilling, touching, and laugh-out-loud funny. Where Drake's Deception stumbles before catching itself and pushing on is its collection of getaway sequences. The thrill, when your thumbs cooperate, is running for your life while scanning for those splashes of color or light indicating safe handholds or paths. They're tuned a bit too tightly, though, with even slight variations from script capable of sending poor Nate to his death. While not much time is lost, thanks to generous and transparent checkpointing, the segments between checkpoints are so brief and the intended path so specific, the dramatic tension quickly fades when repeating the same 10-second stunt by rote. Difficulty can be set per chapter, but it doesn't appear to make the chases and getaways any more or less narrow. It does affect combat though, which is passable but not great. Most of the pure firefights lack imagination, which is why they stand out against the rest of the game, which is brimming with it. Melee is a viable, if not preferable, strategy this time around, and there's a clever little timing element to throwing grenades back at enemies, which Nate has learned how to do since we saw him last. Players may enjoy this a lot more, one or two difficulty notches down from their usual setting. Just like the escape scenes, a second or third take can lead to simple memorization of a fight, and that kills the mood of adventure and flow. Fighting feels very different, in a good way, in the co-op mode. It moves faster and adds a few new mechanics. Cutscenes bridge one level to the next, to lend a sense of purpose, but the scenarios are non-canon, mixing and matching characters and settings drawn from all three Uncharted games. It's simple and not as polished as the campaign, but really enjoyable.
Wait, 1, 2, pull, or 1, 2, 3, pull?
Just pull.
Got it.
There are some missed opportunities and unresolved threads in the conclusion. However, the game as a whole is easy to recommend, even to some who may not consider themselves gamers. Drake's Deception has a few flaws, but there's also a soul in there. It's worth mentioning as an example or counterexample of what the medium can or should do. Other titles may handle combat better than the Uncharted games, but none are as consistently funny, awe-inspiring, and in this refined version of the formula, evocative. The overall experience is immersive and grand, but it's the intimate moments, full of heart and subtext, that linger long after the controller gets set down. I'd go to the ends of the earth for Drake, Sully, and friends. And thanks to the Uncharted series, I have. Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, earns 4.5 out of 5.